All right. So somebody asked me, how do you go through and um, essentially do a Twitter chat? How do you respond to people? Today's Thursday night. There's a couple Twitter chats going on. My district chat's going on, which is good from time to time, which is Woco Lead Chat and Woco Teach Chat. But another one that I'm a personal fan of is called the MS Chat. And what I do is I'll appear on my search bar. I put in hashtag MS Chat. I click on latest. That gives me the most up to date. Todd Bloch, who's from Michigan, Todd and I have actually met before. We actually go back and forth from time to time. Really smart guy, so I love coming to his chat. He's very well prepared, and sometimes that's the worst part of a chat. To see if you're not prepared. Usually, when people start the chat, they ask you like, "Hey, where's everybody from?" The first question, which says Q1, sometimes different people monitor it or moderate. Katie looks like she's on today. What impact has absence had on learning in your class this year? So I'm going to start off with introducing myself. So sometimes we just start with, hi, Brian from Maryland. Grade 6, ELA teacher. So I'll tweet it. Now I'm actually going to go through and answer her question. So every time they have a question, it says Q1. So I'm going to answer with A1. This is kind of a tough topic for me. So what had the absence had on learning in your classroom? I would say it has challenged me to offer additional study times, study or learning sessions during lunch, after school, and during our athletic practices. Okay, and I'll respond. And as I go through, I like to see what other people do because I don't really know. I mean, it's kind of tough. So let's look for some more A1s. Students seem to be out 3 to 5 days at a time, missing huge segments of learning, often don't access online resources to keep up. My county has a lot of online resources, but we don't really utilize the sense that everybody has access at home yet. So let's see what else somebody says. Cool thing is you'll see people results like I just went from 12 to 16, so we can kind of click, and sometimes it's overwhelming a little bit to see. There's my tweet I just put in. If you see somebody responding, like, oh, what are they responding to? So you can kind of click on it and it'll open up. I agree about access. I used to use all kinds of various classroom blogs. I mentioned move to Twitter. That way students can have access to the work from anywhere, don't have to create an account. The website really goes down. I might respond, say, home access is still a problem in my rural community. I cannot access work at home. Put a sad face because that is problematic. Man, always put the hashtag on the end so other people can see it. So we'll go back and forth. I'll continue to look. This is one struggle both for the student and for me to keep up with. I'm going to put a heart to that. I like that because that's my problem. Click on new results. Extremely tough to manage all the absences. Now students are all over the place in their learning. Really challenges classroom practices because the timing, not being able to always participate in the hands-on group work. This chat. Okay, I'll reply. Now go to Todd as well as whoever beyond the desk is. And the cool thing is I can just kind of go back and forth. I can listen. I I keep getting these notifications up here because a couple things are happening. People are responding to me in some way. I'm actually I started in another chat, but I'm kind of moving around back and forth because I really do miss the middle school chat. I agree that it's tough to find enough time in the day. Okay, so we're doing okay. I'm gonna click my back button and keep on my search for my middle school chat. And we're just kind of go back and forth. And the neat thing about it is you find people who do things and like, hey, how did you do that? You can go back and forth. So this is about basic rundown on how to participate in a chat. Sometimes you can just watch a little bit. Sometimes you're like, man, nobody has responded. I always tell people like, for random, I'll just kind of click on latest and see how it moves up. So anyway, that's the basic of a Twitter chat. Search for it up here. Whenever you respond, make sure if it's a specific like Q1, you respond A1. Sometimes you might have like 3 or 4 responses to one question. So like we look right here on Jeremy's, you can kind of tell like look how far it goes. And sometimes it'll go a while, but that's okay. Here's what I tell people: don't get overwhelmed by everything going on. Right now, the MS chat tonight is very small. I've been in some ed tech chats that had 50, 60 people. It's so hard to follow. And that's okay. Just don't feel like you have to respond to everybody and read every single thing. However, when you see things that spark your eye, like I call it like a golden nugget, man, just ask for examples, responses, and those people will follow back and forth. So that's a basic Twitter chat.